So I welcome Fabrizio to come and please join for the talk. Hi,
Hi,
Fabrizio.
Sandeep.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. As you know, all of us in the same situation, similar kind of situation.
Yeah. But actually, I'm based in Germany, and here in Germany, compared to other countries and other regions,
Much better.
we are a bit more privileged. Yeah. So the lockdown, restriction was not, the same like in other countries. So
What do you think of the current crisis? And it's causing huge disruptions. And in the past few centuries, I think nothing has can be compared to this. So, what do you think is happening?
The humanity has experienced several crises, from different nature, like wars, financial, economic, viral. But the COVID crisis, looking back to the recent history, seems to be quite unique. Something which initially was considered as a Chinese problem, paralyzed the entire world within a couple of months. And this is a painful crisis, creating a lot of disruption. If we think people dying, losing their jobs, company going bankruptcy, but at the same time, the current situation can be considered as a unique opportunity for changing things. Before COVID-19, we all knew that the world reached a certain maturity in several areas, but it was impossible to change things. As I'm always saying, we couldn't stop the train. Yeah? So during the recent couple of months, because of lockdown restriction, we were forced to reinvent ways of doing business. And webinars, conference call, virtual exhibition turned from something impossible in normality.
Yeah.
And I believe that adversity brings opportunity, and hopefully this makes the entire value chain look inside, identify gaps, and come out with new and more efficient ways of working together.
Yeah, absolutely. But apparel industry seems to be the one of the worst hit industry. How bad does the hit seems, to you?
Yes, apparel is for sure heavily affected from this crisis, and for sure the industry and the future will not be the same as before the crisis. I believe that we will see changes, some small changes and some more structural. All depend on, let's say, how long it will take for the entire value chain and for the consumer to gain more confidence. And the changes will also depend on how the consumer will change their behavior. There is the belief that people will become more health conscious and more selective. And this crisis also demonstrated how the entire globe is connected. Just think, the virus started in China and contaminated all the countries in the world. Yeah? And then this crisis made also as conscious how several countries located in different continents are dependent from each other. And I believe that the apparel industry will try to address this dependency, maybe reshuffling, shortening the supply chain to become more flexible and more reactive. We as the Lycra company, we will support our large global customer base with whatever the direction they want to go. We are the only spandex producer with production sites in all major regions of the world, in North and South America, in Europe, in Asia, and through that we are in a unique position to continue to support our partners with a wide range of technical sourcing and marketing services. In terms of recovery, I believe that longer value chains operating across region, probably they will take a bit longer to recover than more domestic value chains. We saw China domestic market picking up relatively quickly after the crisis. Therefore, I believe that this could be the same also for India. India has a similar setup in terms of manufacturing and consumption as China. So then could be, let's say, a good opportunity for India to recover a bit quicker from this situation.
Sure. The whole cycle of denim product development takes a long time, over a year. I mean, in many cases, much more than a year. When seen from the perspective of material planning. So, will the markets in the future give us this liberty of time?
But actually, the situation at the moment is quite challenging since the apparel retail is shut down globally since several weeks, and inventory along the value chain increase consequently. I believe that for the short term, because of the overall uncertainty and the difficulty of predicting the market, the collection most probably will be based mainly on available stock. So that means that for the short term, there is most probably we will see some nearshoring.
So nearshoring is going to get important.
Yeah, seems that.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't think such a long period, retailers cannot afford such a long period of development.
No, but yes, actually, as I said, now the retailers they are reopening. They are checking the inventory. They don't know how the purchasing behavior it will be. For that reason, at the moment, they will have to look at quick delivery, and for that reason, I'm saying that most probably nearshoring in the short term will gain. Probably long term will be, we will go back to this bit longer value chain, but I still believe that it will be not in the same way like before, not that scattered around across different countries. Will be more, the value chain within a country or within a region. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that will probably make more compact value chain. And coming to the order cancellations, there have been so many massive calculations and such a huge effect on the supply chain. And material suppliers like you, fiber suppliers, how are you affected with this?
Raw material suppliers like us, are affected in the same way as our customer and the rest of the value chain. So far, we have taken the opportunity to rebalance the stocks of product we were short before the crisis, and we have taken several actions to plan, adjust the production in order to keep the inventory under control. On top, we are looking at raw material purchase, production, inventory, and because of the situation, and as I said, the uncertainty, we needs to constantly be adjusted in order to not affect the cash flow. But at the same time, we need to be well positioned and prepared with enough product in the right place for when the market starts, because we cannot afford, to let our customer, our partners go down because of lack of raw material. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, preparation has to be there because we can hope. I mean, the markets will pick up strongly if something, some positive thing comes out of the disease side, that some kind of control is coming up or something. So maybe, I mean, the preparation has to be there definitely. And Lycra has been such an innovative company, always deeply connected with the consumers. What change do you think will happen in consumer minds now, and how do you plan to create new requirements for those things?
But yes, our innovation, they are always based on consumer research, targeting unmet needs, and we will also continue in the same way in the future in order to address the changes. At the present, it seems that the consumers will become more conscious on their spending. It seems that less is more will become the new motto for the new era. Consumer seems that they will look for better quality, for longevity, sustainability, performances, comfort. But knowing that all these features will have a higher cost, and therefore we can expect that most probably they will buy less as consequence, but more value product. And in a post-COVID world, ingredient brands, innovation, merchandising, storytelling, and more integrated value chain will be even more critical for retailers, as they are re-engaging with their consumer base, and they have to compete with a retail environment with less foot traffic. Yeah? And actually, we have seen in a disrupted market that there is a greater premium for place for innovation and differentiation, as the company's focus will be on their competitive position. Yeah? So then, we as the Lycra company, we are very active on connecting with our customer base on innovation, and and preparing several key launches together with our partners in let's say later in this year.
That's wonderful, because getting at this point of time be well connected with the consumer is very, very important and critical, I think.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, you're also working from home right now. I'm also working from home. So work from home is so critical, and when we are at home, we are looking for super comfortable clothes. So does that give you some encouragement? Fabrizio, I think your mobile sound is there. Maybe you can.
Sorry?
Getting the echo. Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
With this work from home, do you think this gives you an encouragement, as since Lycra manufactures so much of stretch? Do you think that super stretches and more comfortable clothes will be in vogue in coming times, and that gives more encouragement to companies like you?
Yes, you are perfectly right. Short term, when even when the lockdown will be removed, people will try to work from home as much as possible, and at home people need comfortable garments. But I also believe that let's say in the phase after the lockdown, people will also let's say select different ways to reach reach the offices, to reach the workplace, just to avoid the crowd in the public transportation. And I'm sure that people, if possible, will walk more or will use bikes. And also in this case, they will need comfortable and multifunctional garments. So, as you said, we as Lycra company, we can play here an important role as all our fibers and technology have the scope to provide comfort in all aspects. But not only stretch and easy movement with Lycra fibers, but in our fiber portfolio, we have also fibers providing, let's say, thermal regulation, like moisture management with Coolmax fiber, and insulation with thermolite fiber. So then, as I said, I believe that crossover technology and athleisure garment will be more requested in the future. Yeah.
Okay. And another important topic is sustainability.
Yes.
Which is, which we can never miss in any of the talks. So do you think COVID, there will be any change, or the focus of the brands on sustainability will change, or let's say as Lycra, your focus on sustainability, how it will change?
Well, brands, I think they have developed their agenda, their plans and strategies around sustainability a while ago, and the rollout started already before the crisis. So therefore, I believe that there will be more changes, especially because, as we said, we expect consumers to be more sensitive on these topics. For sure, for the short term, they have to find the right balance when they manage, the priorities. But I believe that brands will not change their direction. And we believe that a migration from disposal fashion toward garment quality and longevity is happening in the fast fashion space. Garment real life, which is actually a core element of our planet agenda, we see it as let's say the best response of the industry to the sustainability challenge. Yeah, and actually in fall 2019, yeah, we as the Lycra company, we have launched Lycra Eco-Made fiber, yeah, and it's a part of our planet agenda sustainability platform. And actually, Lycra Eco-Made fiber is our first branded spandex made with pre-consumer content. And so basically, we collect the waste of Lycra fiber from our production. We blend with virgin polymer. At the moment, our product contains 20% of recycled polymer. And for Lycra Eco-Made, we got also the GRS certification. So actually, this is one way to address, let's say, sustainability. But we believe that sustainability is a journey, yeah, and of continuous improvement. Yeah, and sustainability touch every aspect of the business, from reducing energy, water usage, reducing waste at our side, till developing new products with excellent performance and smaller footprint. And part of our ongoing commitment on sustainability and the Lycra company planet agenda, we have also set a goal to convert the majority of Coolmax and thermolite fiber business to post-consumer recycled version by 2021. And also for this branded specialty polyester eco-made fiber, we have recently received the GRS certification.
That's wonderful. That's a lot of things. Any other innovations you're working on, which might be important in the current context?
But yes, actually, as we said, consumer will desire more than ever garments from every category, which are comfortable, which fit well, and deliver lasting performances. And we believe that our fibers and technology will contribute to meet this expectation. And in addition, the consumer will be more sensitive on, as we said, on sustainability and saving resources, to save their planet. Therefore, we are committed to continue to focus on our eco-made fiber portfolio for Lycra and Coolmax and Thermolite. And talking about innovation, actually, this year we have launched two unique innovation. I don't know if you have heard about Lycra Fitsense technology.
Yes.
Which is a water-based Lycra polymer dispersion. And actually, this is quite an exciting innovation. This polymer can be printed on the surface of the fabric to provide compression and support in the garment zone where you need it. Yeah. Oh. And this is actually quite new and exciting innovation.
It's already in the development. It's in the development stage, or it's already been launched.
Yeah, there is was launched actually at the end of last year, and there are already several programs, commercial programs in the store. Yeah. And the second innovation we have launched this year is it's called the Lycra MyFit fiber, and this is this is a fiber innovation, and it's a new polymer which gives to the garment higher elongation and better fit, and we believe that this is really important for the people which has which are between two sizes, yeah, and so then actually we believe that garments made with this fiber will give an advantage, for example, for online sales, where actually you don't have the possibility to try it, to wear it. So that means that giving a wider fit window, of course, will increase the consumer satisfaction, but actually will also help to reduce the returns, which actually for e-commerce online sales is a big issue. Yeah.
Big thing. And also I think it might help the retailers to reduce their inventories, because if they are not they can probably skip some sizes, which probably they might not make.
Exactly.
So currently, in anything, I think probably in current times, what we have is anything which is helping the retailers to streamline their business, to come out with more solutions, so that they can the whole inventory system becomes easier for them to manage, is a good solution.
Yeah, this is really a good point. Yeah, exactly.
And anything about health and protection, because that is probably the key word today. Any work towards going towards health and protection side?
But actually, okay, we as spandex producers, we are often just a small component, a small ingredient of the fabrics and the garment. But now, more than ever, I believe that the medical community and frontline workers, are in the critical need getting well-fitting, personal protective equipment that help them to keep them safe. And actually, we are encouraged because how quick several of our customers they have shifted the production to produce masks and protective devices, and including Lycra fiber. And we hope that it helps, let's say, our customer to create a better wearer experience, and in order that frontline workers can focus on what matters most, the health and the wellness of our communities.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. And what are the key changes you see in denim coming out from this crisis?
But the situation, I think that will turn normal. But as we said, the situation before and after COVID-19 will be different than the old normal. I believe that denim will remain for sure an important garment, essential garment in our wardrobe. And I also believe that emerging countries will follow this trend. And I think also that denim can be the winner after the COVID-19 crisis, but just because it's spot on, it's functional, it's versatile, it's comfortable, if it's made with Lycra, of course. And and denim is also a leading category in terms of sustainability. And I mean, the new consumer, which we expect to make smart purchases, will look at denim as a perfect fit, long-lasting, durable, functional, sustainable. So basically, the change of the consumer will be more on the focus. When the consumer buy denim garments, they will give more attention to different aspects than before, actually.
Yeah. Okay. And coming to my last question, what are the 3 strongest keywords that come to your mind when we look at the current crisis?
But actually, I would say 3 C words: confidence, change, cash. So actually, we need to be confident that, okay, we need to regain confidence and be confident that denim will be the winner. Change, we said there will be change. We need to be prepared to embrace the changes. And cash is a hot topic nowadays. And the entire value chain is focusing on preserving cash. So
yeah, cash is so important. Conserving cash is so important.
Yeah,
cash is king. Absolutely. All right. So Fabrizio, it was amazing having you with us, and it was a very good talk. And I thank you for taking out time and sharing your valuable inputs with us. It was a pleasure, real pleasure having you with us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my thought and to share our view from the Lycra company to this audience. And I wish you all the best. Stay safe and good luck for the future. And hope to see you soon in India.
Yep, I mean, hope to see personally, because we have been.
Yes.
We really want to meet people personally. Now you are getting really eager to do that. So
Yes.
we really hope we can meet soon.
Okay.
And please stay safe and healthy, and with you and your family, everyone. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Fabrizio. Thank you so much. Thank you. And friends, so that was a wonderful talk with Fabrizio. And now, I mean, I also would like to remind you that tomorrow we have a webinar on our deep brands into KG Fabrics collaboration, and it's our Brands is our platform, digital denim platform, the first digital denim platform for the global denim industry. So please do join us tomorrow, and those who have not registered may kindly register. And thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Bye bye.